that's true. I just noticed a little something. Is it okay if I confirm it?
Hey!
Excuse me, Mikan, do you have a moment? What happened? There's something I want to ask you. There's no doubt Ibuki's cause of death was being hanged by this rope, right? Yes, she had no other external injuries, so there's no doubt she died from hanging herself.
I see.
So Ibuki died by hanging. That was obvious the moment we discovered the body. You might not have seen it, but we all saw that she hanged herself. You're right, yep, I got it. So this rope won't be much of a clue. Then I might as well search another place. As usual, I have no idea what he's up to. That's okay, Nam. We'll avenge Ibuki. Looks like the bag for the movie theater. Ugh. Ibuki had a hemp bag on her head and was hanging from the ceiling. But why does she have a hemp bag on her head? Wait. That hemp bag, upon further inspection, there's a Monami decal on the fabric. Looks like this isn't just a normal bag. Well, yeah, it's the one from the movie theater. Ibuki's body lay atop the stage. She's wearing the hospital gown she was wearing when she was sick. Was this on Ibuki's feet? Blood! Hi! I didn't notice when she was hanging, but the soles of her feet are dirty. It's blood, right? There shouldn't be any external injuries on Ibuki if that's the case. This blood belongs to someone else. Oh, that's weird. Oh, that's really weird.
Damn right.
Hajime, can I talk to you? You already discovered the body before you met up with us, right? Yeah, at first I didn't know it was Ibuki because of that hemp bag. But I knew right away she was dead since she was hanging from that rope.
Like...
Which means Ibuki must have died before Hiyoko was tied up.
Well...
That helps. There's no time of death written in the Monokuma file this time. So I wasn't really sure who died first. It's true, their estimated time of death wasn't written in the Monokuma file this time. Oh yeah! Why would that be? But I should know when Ibuki died because I personally saw it. In that video, Ibuki was climbing the stepladder on her own, so right after that... Wait, hold on. If Ibuki climbed that stepladder and died right after, does that mean she committed suicide? I have a feeling someone told her to because she was gullible. That's impossible, because even if Ibuki committed suicide, it doesn't explain Hyoko's death afterward. 2 different deaths happened at the same time. There's no way that's a coincidence. Black curtain hanging at the far side of the stage. This curtain is not wide enough. It can't reach from the edge of the stage to the other.
Huh?
It's not really a full-length curtain. This curtain wasn't originally here, right? If it was, it's strange that it doesn't fit properly. It was probably obtained from the furniture section of the supermarket. See, the back of the curtain is taped for temporary use. Just like the curtain at the supermarket. So you're saying someone took the time to actually bring that curtain from the supermarket.
So...
If they went that far, this is probably something that the killer really needed for this crime. Why did they need it? Who knows? Well, it wouldn't be a mystery if the answers came easy. That's really weird. The stepladder is tipped over on its side. This must be the stepladder that Ibuki used in the video I saw. Isn't that a blood stain? Look, there's blood around the left side of the stepladder. As I recall, Ibuki didn't have any external injuries, if that's the case. Then it must be Hyoko's blood.
Yep.
That's the only thing I can think of. A bloodstain that probably belongs to Hiyoko is on the left side of the stepladder. Does that mean... Oh, this is weird. There's a massive candle positioned near the front of the stage. The dull light in that video must have been coming from this candle. A candle this huge might be perfect for lighting, but they didn't need to bother using a candle. They could have just used a normal stage lighting. This is super weird. Hyoko's body is suspended against a pillar on the side of the stage. She's wrapped against the pillar with duct tape, and she looks like she was forced to stand upright. Who did this? According to the Monokuma file, her cause of death was a slit throat. Her neck looks like it's stopped bleeding, probably because of the duct tape wrapped around it. But why is Hiyoko's kimono like this? Her kimono is all disheveled. Also, her sash is tied in the front. Did the killer do this too? What do you mean? When did the killer kill Hiyoko? You guys had suspicions? Oh, I bet. When I first discovered Ibuki's body, I didn't see Hiyoko's body there. If that's the case, Hiyoko was killed. Ah! Sorry, it's starting to get late. It must have been during the time I was getting everyone before I came back here. But that was barely 10 minutes. Is it really possible that the killer killed Hiyoko and taped her up in such a short amount of time? Even if it's possible, whoever did it would have had a narrow window of time to do so. Because the killer must be someone who doesn't have an alibi during that time, right?
Hey!
Oh god, do you have a minute? No, you're in the way.
Now.
I don't wish to be in your way at all, but there's something I really need your help with. Help?
Actually...
If you look closely, there's an unnatural shape bulging from inside Hiyoko's kimono. So I was thinking she might be hiding something. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me you want to search inside Hiyoko's kimono.
Huh?
That's exactly it.
Why?
Well, it would have been a problem if she were alive, but she's dead now, you know? Don't mess with me. Are you saying there's no problem with that now that she's dead? Fine. If you don't want to do it, I'll just have to ask someone else.
Hey!
Akane!
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey.
Well, there's something I want you to do for me. It looks like there's something inside Hiyoko's kimono. Can you feel around for that?
What?
I don't really understand, but I just gotta check Hiyoko's kimono, right?
Thanks.
Thank you, Akane. Helping each other in such a wonderful thing. Is such a wonderful thing. Let's see. Akane reached through the duct tape binding Hiyoko as she stuck her hand inside her kimono. Damn, she's tied up so tight. I can't really reach with my hand. Oh wait, hold on.
Yo.
There's something. Is this what you were looking for? A key?
Perhaps...
Looks different than the keys to the cottage, so this may be the key to her motel room. Oh, okay.
But...
If her key was so deep inside her kimono that it'd be hard to remove, then it's very unlikely that the killer tampered with this evidence.
Isn't that right?
Because if this is a trap, they would have put it more toward the front of her kimono so we'd notice it easier. Which means we can conclude this is something Hiyoko had with her all along. Okay. This was weird.
Hey.
Also, it's not like I'm adding to that or anything, but you look like you were curious about the condition of Hiyoko's body, right, Hajime? Of course, it's why I'm investigating. It's true, there are several mysteries regarding her body.
Well,
just hear me out for a second. Out of all those mysteries, what I think the strangest is...
see?
the way they wrapped her body with that duct tape. It's almost like they were trying to hide the wound on Hiyoko's neck, don't you think? Hide the wound on her neck. I don't really know if that was their true intention, but I guess it's a big help for our investigation. The reason for the low volume of blood is because the duct tape is acting as a compress, right? If her body was left alone after her throat was slit, the surrounding area would be a sea of blood. Two bodies floating in a sea of blood. That's enough to make anybody faint. Drag marks on the floor. With her arms crossed and thoughtful look on her face, Chiaki was silently staring at the stage floor. Did something drop on the floor? Nothing dropped. It's just dirty. Dirty?
Hey.
So you take a close look at the floor. Yeah.
See?
Chat, this is weird. Help me. If you look closely, you're right. There's a smudge as if something was wiped off. Wait, this isn't something. It's a blood stain! Shocker.
Yep.
Bloodstain isn't strange. Hiyoko's neck was slashed not far from here.
But still.
Rather, what's strange is why did the killer try to hide it?
So...
If they weren't trying to hide it, they wouldn't have bothered wiping it off. The reason the killer wiped off the bloodstain? Oh god, I got a case of the yawns coming on. As long as the body is nearby, there's no way they'd be able to conceal the crime by wiping off a bloodstain. So what was the killer trying to hide? Excuse me? Thank you. This looks like the music venue's AC unit. That's right, you might be able to adjust the hot air in the music venue with this. I should mess around with it a little like so. It's running as a heater, over 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Now I know why it's so damn hot. Better turn off the heater for now, that should cool things off a little. So why would the heat be cranked? That's very strange. Oops. Wrong button. There's a control panel on the wing of the stage. It seems you can use this control panel to raise and lower the baton lighting of the ceiling. In fact, we use this to lower Ibuki's hanged body. Speaking of the lighting, the video of the music venue I saw, it had dim candlelit ambience to it, and it didn't look like this lighting was used at all. But why didn't they use this lighting? Was there some reason that would have inconvenienced them? Yeah, this is really weird.
So you have appeared.
I see. So you noticed it too, fiend. Noticed? So you didn't notice? Are those eyes just little glass balls? Take a good look at the baton lighting above your head. Have you not noticed that aberrant item? You mean that? There's something that looks like black paper stuck to the baton lighting? So you finally noticed. But I can't really see it from here. I should lower the baton lighting one more time and...
I can see it!
There is no need!
Go, my 4 dark devas of destruction!
Now's the time for you to take flight! Feast your eyes upon the brave souls of my 4 dark devas of destruction! In the moment of investigation, Chad has gone quiet. Nobody's talking to me! A hamster launched itself from Gundam's hand and ran up to the baton lighting on the ceiling in a flash. Oh, Jesus. It started running around and around the stuck slip of paper in rapid circles. And then the paper fluttered downward and was definitely caught by Gundam. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. You're being good. You were not good earlier when you scared the fuck out of me, Archie. I'm very thankful it's just been one scare today. Did you see that? Behold the power of the ultimate evil eye wielder. Wow! That is amazing. I've never seen a hamster do tricks.
How pitiful.
They're my 4 dark devas of destruction. Hamsters are merely their temporary form. So what's with that paper?
Fine.
It seems to be some kind of thick paper, though it does not have any special spell scribed to it.
That was close.
It appears it's nothing useful. You can do another if you want. You would not! Don't you dare! You're all talk. No, that's not it. There's no doubt this is some kind of clue. I mean, the fact that it was stuck in a place like that, no matter how we think about it, is too natural. Can't make me talk. Oh, crap. I got you, Big Mac. Scrap of thick paper. I think we got everything. Sure about that? I double dog dare you! Chat's always just talk. Okay. There's a door that says staff only. Yeah. Let's go. Go, go, go! Oh. I'm very upset that I have not found this last Monokuma yet. Hey, wait a minute. This is wallpaper out there. They said this was wallpaper, right? Yeah, carpeting, wallpaper, and paint on the shelf. It's probably used for stage decorations. This thick black paper that's folded up on the lower shelf looks like wallpaper. Yeah. There are a lot of stickers pasted all over the front of this wallpaper.
If you insist.
Chat, this does not leave this channel. Nobody will learn of the night Ev got scared and sounded like a chicken. Because that is what I heard myself do. What happens in this chat stays in this chat. You got me? And I mean that. Noise is A+. You shush. Shut up, Big Mac! I'm gonna start calling you McDonald's. Ev's a bird. Shut up, boss lady! I am not a bird. No. Stop laughing! Fantastic chicken impression. Nom. Nom. Are you really helping right now? No, you're not. Stop it. Alright. At the edge of the wallpaper. Thank you for the $50, by the way. Archie, you're insane. That was a lot of support from you today, man. That's the most I've seen in a week. Legit. That's insane. Thank you. That means a ton. I appreciate that. Looks a little torn, but what does this mean? Getting warm in here. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. It feels somewhat depressing. But they're scattered now. Compared to last time, it feels like there are less stickers than before. Am I overthinking this? A McChicken? Yes. Those are so good. I got those all the time when I went to McDonald's. Did you come here to investigate this storage room too? I just wanted to confirm what you were thinking. Is that it, or is he trying to stand guard here?
Hey.
So how about it? Did you find any clues? The tipped over stepladder on the stage, the duct tape binding Hiyoko. That probably all came from this storage room. There might be other things from the storage room that they used for the crime. Someone should clip that. You shush your face. No. No more chicken sounds. Nothing more soon. No. You worry about you, Archie. I'm very appreciative of any kind of support that this channel gets. Especially during this game. Anytime I play a game like this, it's not a horror game, I usually have no kind of support. You know what I mean? So the fact that you did that at all means the world. It really does. It's definitely a more popular thing with Phasmo, and I get that because it's a popular game. This, not so much. So, thank you. Alright. You always pretend to give me hints, but in the end, you're just going to be on the killer's side, right? I'm not siding with the killer, you know. I'm just on the side of whoever acts in the name of hope. That's all there is to it.
What?
Shaq clucking around. Hawkeye. Stop it. That's the main reason why this case is really special.
No thanks, bro.
If I can't say
No
for certain.
support for non-horror games? How dare you, Twitch?
Thank you very much for 100 biddies, Raven. I appreciate it. You need to play the others? Maybe someday in the future we'll do the third one. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Not sure yet. Maybe we'll make it another goal. These jokes are foul? Yes. Yes, they are. Thank you so much. Eva's head bird. Boss lady. You know what? Sassy pants. Take that. There. No more bird jokes.
Hajime.
By the way, I still don't quite understand the details of what happened.
Right?
If you can explain to me in detail, I think I'd be able to give you some more useful information. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Really, you might end up confusing us again instead. You don't want to find the truth. You just want to make us suffer.
How mean.
That's not true. I'm doing this because I believe it's for everyone's sake. Oh well. Can't stream the others. On the banned games lists, Danganronpa's never popped up, so I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For the sake of everyone's hope, I gladly become the enemy, and I won't even mind when I die.
Damn it.
That's the main reason why I can't overlook this case this time. What does that mean? Regardless, I guess you're not going to tell me, huh? Then it can't be helped. I guess I'll just rely on my gut feelings.
Hey.
You should come by later, too. I'll go there first and wait for you. What exactly are you talking about? The movie theater? After he said that, Nagato walked out of my sight. This is a weird, like, super weird case. Movie theater. Why the sudden interest in the movie theater? Oh, shit. Wrong button. Oh, I already... Yeah, we know. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. Make it look... Okay. Guess that's everything important in the storage room. I guess I should go back to the music venue. I'm out of here! Make a clip of the bird sound. I will time you out again, boss lady. I got all night! Oh, I never checked the stuff in the right smack dab in the middle of the room. I'm dumb. The shadow remains of a machine are spread all over the floor. Oh, is that the communication thingy?
I see.
This appears to be the surveillance camera unit.
This too
Kazuichi
must
put it
be
in the music
will
venue for
of
communication
causality.
purposes. Why is it destroyed like this? Perhaps criminal psychology is at play here. What do you mean?
Well,
Even if they know they are not being recorded, there is no way the killer would tolerate committing a murder in front of a camera.
Fine.
So that's why they destroyed the camera. Seems plausible enough. Okay, boss lady, do it again! Now what? They'd hesitate to murder someone in front of a camera, and that's why the killer destroyed this? Then what was that thing I saw? I mean, maybe they did it after, so there's no evidence of Hyoko's? Like, there's no recording of Hyoko's? For this, we might have close to finish investigating the music venue, but I still need to talk to Mikan. I need to make sure to get those autopsy results. Mikan! Get over here. Too late? Too late what? Don't... Boss lady! Well, you know what's funny? Is you only get one chicken noise. It's never happening again. How about it, Mikan? Have you found out anything by now? To tell you the truth, it's been very inconclusive.
you got it wrong.
But it's not my fault. The music venue is just too hot. Because of the heat, I can't estimate the time of death. Oh. Is that why the heat was on, maybe? Because the heat? Is that possible? If a body is overexposed to heat or cold, you won't be able to determine the precise time of death. I see, that might have been the killer's goal. They covered up their time of death by using the heater to make the inside of the music venue hot. But that's weird.
But
Even if the heat is the killer's doing, is there any reason for them to cover up the time of death? As long as I saw it, it should be clear what order the murders occurred. First it was Ibuki, then Hiyoko. And as long as this is an imitation murder, there shouldn't be any mistaking the order of the murders. Imitation?
huh?
You didn't know, Hajime? I thought everyone already knew.
See?
It's a murder where the killer uses a creative work, like a song or film, as an outline for their killings. It's so common in detective novels, mangas, and video games that you start to get annoyed by it. How would an imitation murder be related to this murder? Alright, you know what? Boss lady! Get out of here! There. There, chat's all cleaned up, chat. Sorry, guys. Based on the killing order and the way they were killed, it's clearly an imitation of that movie. The movie?
Good instinct.
The assumption is an imitation murder is the reason why the killer killed two people. The goal is an imitation killer. Even so, why did they feel the need to do something like that?
Do you have a minute?
Are they talking about Monokuma's movie? Excuse me, if this is really an imitation of that movie, is it possible that one more person might have been killed?
This too.
Certainly
must be
conceivable if the
will
killer
of
wishes to complete
causality.
the imitation. Hold on a sec. What are you all talking about? Imitation murder? One more person might have been killed? Are you guys worried that there's gonna be another victim? Then no worries. Things got out of hand too fast and a bunch of people could be killed all at once. I'm a real cautious fella, so I prepared a perfect countermeasure. On this killing school trip, the same blacking can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
Huh?
You mean you've added another rule?
Yep.
Well, if killing everyone at once is okay, the black would be able to secure an easy victory, right? This new rule will prevent that. Make sure you slam it into your tiny brains. If there's a maximum of 2 people, then there will not be any more killings? Since you're here anyway, can I ask you one more thing? You know, I just want to confirm one of the class trial rules. I see. As expected of you, you're very strict about games.
Perhaps.
I don't want to consider this possibility at all, and I don't even want to think someone would do this. If 2 cases occur at once, what happens if there are 2 killers?
So.
Like I said, I'm talking about the possibility that Ibuki and Hiyoko were killed by 2 different people. That would mean the 2 killers exist at the same time, but we can only vote for one person, right?
I am concerned.
If we can only choose one based on a majority vote, the other person could certainly achieve victory.
Yep.
You're right.
See?
So what happens in that case? What about a case where there's 3 incidents instead of 2? Or 4 incidents overlap one another?
Silence.
Shut up! It's okay, I'll make extra sure something like that never happens. Just hold 2 class trials. Like fucking Among Us? I know.
Hey.
Meaning 2 killers can't exist at the same time, so it's safe to say that it applies to this case too, right?
Wow.
Ugh.
I don't like this.
Alright, fine. That's right. There's always one killer at any given time. Even if they had an accomplice, I'd have you figure out who the mastermind is. Man, I ended up giving you a huge hint. She made me say it. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. I should just shut up and go back to my cave. You hear that? Gamer brains should not be underestimated. You hear me, chat? Ha ha! Bow down to Evraee! Anyways. I see. So there's no possibility for two killers to exist at the same time. With this, I guess this narrows things down a little.
Yep.
That makes things a little easier.
Fine.
Plus, if the same killer can kill a maximum of 2 people,
Taste your powerlessness.
it means the third victim would be impossible. Imitation murder breakthrough. You guys keep saying that, and it sounds strange to me. What do you guys mean by imitation? Could it be you haven't seen it? Seen it? Seriously, seen what?
So...
Like I said, that movie.
Oh my.
When we first explored this island, Monokuma was passing out invitation tickets. And the invitation is...
Good
Of course, it's an invitation of that movie.
Well?
Oh god, we have to go watch the bad movie. Based on the murders at this time, it closely resembles that movie, as if they're copying it. They copied the movie. I see, Nagato mentioned something about that. I don't want a flashback right now! We just talked to him!
You...
I see you haven't seen it. Still, it's not too late, I think. It's probably a good idea if you watch that movie before the class trial starts. Looks like I need to do that. I should get going too. There are other places I want to investigate. Where do you intend to go next, Chiaki? Probably the hospital for sure. The first victim, Ibuki, was there. I don't know what was going on at the hospital in the first place.
You are right.
Thanks to that despair disease, we could not go there for some time. She's right. It might be good for me to investigate the hospital too. There might be some clues related to Ibuki's death. For clues related to Hyoko's death, I should try going over to the motel. There's still a lot of things I can do before the class trial. I'll definitely give it up my all until the end. And Akane's saying to guard, if I recall properly. Okay. Okie dokie. Find out who the killer is. We'll find in time. $627 steps to go. Bum bum. Oh boy. I am confused. Hi. I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. I know, and it bothered me! Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Ask Gundam!
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Are you talking to me? I could see you. Did you really think that you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying in?
Listen well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. I can bring Nekomaru's underwear! How's this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Probably the same way.
Damn right.
Can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue,
Get it?
you met up with Makan and me. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall, Monami, Gundam, and Monami.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear. Uh-oh. Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door. So obviously, those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you about my my alibi too. When the morning Monokuma announcement when the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what's going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well,
No, we went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. It's true, I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed,
huh?
I totally skipped the rest of that. Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. See, he said he didn't want to, so that's the good thing. Want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Oh boy! Yeah, just a little specific. We have her key! This is what I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Alright, I should go inside. Alrighty! Whoa. Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
Did the door open? Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. Did something happen? No, it's just, I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean? Uh-oh. Is it messed up? It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Monokuma? Where's the last bear, damn it? There you are! Yeah! We got all 5! Woohoo!
No.
Got him. Got him. All right. Yeah. The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of spare disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides that disease, what happened? Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but she could not. But then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. Aww. She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. And Mahiru kindly taught her the basics. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did. What did you say?
Hiyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it!
Uh-huh.
Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Uh-huh.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
There's a mirror in the storage room of the music venue. Fuck.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue?
Oh god, that sucks. That super sucks. Wow. That super sucks.
If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful. Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
Wow. Wow. Well, thank you for your help on getting her killed. Sonia. I have much respect for you because she sucked. That was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
Could it be Hiyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hiyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Did you tell anyone about that before the incident, or was someone listening in on your conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in our conversation. Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Dude. Did Hiyoko just get caught in the crossfire? That would... Oh, that would suck! There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. No sign of someone that made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh, well, we'll accept everything she just said. God damn. Wow. I don't like the character, but if that's the case, like, that sucks for her. That super sucks for her. Alright. Time for all of us to be a theater kid for a second, alright? Alrighty, Chatterino. Here we are. Here we go.
Hello there.
I knew you'd come here. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an oh my god, my brain wants to say intimidation every time I see imitation. Why are those words so similar? I wouldn't know. I haven't watched the movie yet.
I see.
You really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager, customer's here.
Did you call me? What?
Hajime's the customer? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're a really tough guy. You were so devoted to being, you bought Monaco. Yeah.
Huh?
For a sticker? It's nothing!
Listen up!
Exchange for not watching this movie. Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! My resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. This one! I'm sorry I was born stupid.
That's...
You... In the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
The Wizard of Monami. Alright. 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Alright.
Hey.
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Why? No reason. I just think of it as a protective charm. Or evidence, you mean? You dingle. Here's preparations.
No. Are you sure?
Alright, sorry.
Impossible.
Can't believe you bought that thing and you paid $1.5 million for it too. But even you said you would have just settled with it, with money to get out of seeing that movie. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. It's not! That's, the bag that was on Ibuki's head. I don't want the flashback. Tote bag is gone. That means...
What's this?
Well there, were you interested in buying that tote bag? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. Oh, so the killer bought it. Thanks. Exactly. Ah, shit! I remember you said there's only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
There's literally no difference there. When you buy one bag, you get another one for free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off.
Well now.
Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Alright, let's go watch this stupid movie.
I can't wait.
You guys ready? Get have noms out, your popcorn. Let's go watch this damn movie. I am so not looking forward to this. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D, that sounds so half-assed.
Ben, please relax and enjoy the film.
Alright, you heard him, chat. Relax, enjoy the film. The hell's this shit gonna be? Why is it so quiet?
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates. One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise, and was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change. So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami. And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues. One for each head. Wait, for each head? Monokuma!
So,
Aw, thanks, Lizard. How you doing? Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
bye.
Bye-bye. I'll see you tomorrow there, buddy.
I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe the situation. All good in the hood? Good. Gooda! Thanks, I hate it. I know. How was it, actually? I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Whoa.
But thanks to that movie, now you know. Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Yeah, it was the hanging and then the arrows against the tree. But in this case, it was duct tape. We got a VIP! Alright. I gotcha. Boom. Done and done. Thank you very much for being here for so long. Is this stuff fair? How's that possible? Just go with it. Matt, it's an anime game. Kyoko suspended by body matches the lion's death. Yarp.
but...
The third death was just being sliced into chunks. Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now. Or the killer's main goal is just an imitation murder. They should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Do what I can to support, and I appreciate it. Alright, so what's left? Didn't we check everything? Maybe I'll just double check here to be safe. No, that's a lie. We were supposed to check the hospital. That's what I'm forgetting. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Thank you. Go, gazelle legs, go! Looks so weird. Bye, Titty Typhoon. Bum bum. Bum. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
Yeah,
hey.
so I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Okay. Didn't you get this from that shitty looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man...
No, that's impossible. Originally, a surveillance camera and surveillance monitors were only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with this hospital camera can only be viewed in the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed in the music venue camera can only be seen in the music... Okay.
Hey!
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it.
Huh?
I didn't just swap the cameras, I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right, you did work on that. What about my
Well?
pet? We checked it just not long ago, so it should be fine. I'll check it in a bit. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Death Killer! Hey, man! I haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing? Thank you for 5 months. God, as if you've been putting up with me for 5 months. Or anybody putting up with me, for that matter. Whew. That was a good excuse for a big stretch. How you doing, man? I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. Alright, how am I? I'm great, man. I'm doing good. I'm hungry, though, man. I'm stoked for food. I want the dinners. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I want to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different to surveillance Wait, did we not tell them?
Hey.
That's exactly it. I saw a strange video on that surveillance camera unit. It's going goo. It's going super goo. It showed the music venue stage. There's black. Yeah. Whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There's a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there's a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know it must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed the rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. The only one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. I didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. so you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey,
Still, she climbed the stepladder on her own. Does that mean she committed suicide? Would that mean she's her own killer? I mean, we've dealt with that before. What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? She was gullible at the time. I bet someone told her to. What if it was Hiyoko? Who just, like, in passing? Like, say if Hiyoko went to the storage room to fix her kimono in the mirror, and Ibuki was there, and she passed her, and Ibuki was just doing her normal Ibuki stuff, and she's like, oh my gosh, shut up, you pig barf, why don't you go hang yourself? Or, you know, because she says stupid shit like that all the time.
People say hello, right?
What if that was the case? Maybe there's no killer among us, because... Wait, then how did she die? Never mind. There is a killer. Disregard. Grens! Thank you for 3 months, and yeah, that's totally how normal people say hello, I think. Possibly? I don't fucking know. How you doing?
you.
If you don't know, you just might be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the 2nd floor. I'm heading over there. What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said conference room. Why would she mention the conference room at all? Or all of a sudden? Did she seem a little upset? Yeah. A really productive office hour where your student actually left happy. Hey! That's badass. I am the happy for you, Grens. Oh, hey, boobs.
Now then.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. You can touch my boobs if you win. High school student. High school student. She's a high school student. She's a high school student. She's a high school student. No thanks. She was bearable and she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns?
Yo!
Yeah, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagato was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagato's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Like...
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Pecan back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta get back soon. Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty is a bad idea. Maybe if Nekomaru was still here, he'd be able to! Were we not gonna check Ibuki's room? Okay. I guess we're going straight upstairs first. Alright. I had to leave for it. Did she not kill somebody a couple days ago when you were playing? Who? Raven, who? What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
Hey.
Don't turn it on. Huh? Chucky, are you there? If you turn on the light, it's going to be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you going to do? You going to poke them out? I'm not going to poke out my eyes. Oh, Akane? No, she didn't kill anybody.
Aww.
Troll fail. No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sounds of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Oh! The black curtains! And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised, I don't get it.
Well?
I got it. Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. Oh, the blackout curtains. Okay. Who killed the person in the beach house? It was Peko. There's a projector in there. Just the VODs for that are going up on YouTube soon, so you can watch it. There's a projector in there, so they're probably careful about the light shining through.
See?
A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect. That's why it's so dark. Is there something wrong with it? I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was that all about? That bit about being embarrassing if I look and troll fail.
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you. She's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. Should move on to a different place. So, my guess is the blackout curtains here. Maybe they got the curtains from here to use in the music venue because they were talking about how it didn't fit in the music venue when it was hung up. There are like gaps on either side.
Hello! How's
Here we
everybody
go.
doing? It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome!
Yeah.
The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
Oh boy.
I'll see you soon!
Time to get our ebb notes out. We're gonna do some class trialing. It's already time. So this again. I need to go to that place again. Now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go! What's up, Sherlock? Dude, I'm so hungry. Okay. I said I'd check this. Don't poop! Stop pooping! Alright, this way? No. Yes? I forget. Oh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I did go the wrong way. Look at that. I leveled up! Sherlock with the 2-year resub. Thank you. I appreciate the 24 months. Running over to Monokuma Rock. How many steps do I need? 407. Nice. There goes nothing. Dude, my stomach's growling right now. Someone just give me food, please. I can't survive without nutrition. Sustenance. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in the front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Woo!
You jerk, hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Burger with mushrooms. I think I'm gonna make that after stream, boss lady. It sounds really good. Look at my way, you're just a dumb little sister who's short of a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine.
Hey, hey!
Monokuma, what'd you do with Nekomaru? What? I see, so you've come to avenge him.
What?
Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say. Oops.
Anyway,
Since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
bye-bye.
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hey, hey!
Did you just hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
How long to Resident Evil? After this game. I don't know how much longer I have left in it, so whenever. When I have an idea of maybe how much is left, I don't know if I'll do a countdown, probably not. I'll just do an announcement in Discord. But yeah, anyone that doesn't know, after this playthrough, I'm going to be starting up our Resident Evil Marathon as promised, which is all the Resident Evil games, like 1 through 7 and 0. Leading up into Resident Evil Village in May, so that's gonna be super fucking exciting. Ah! I'm stoked. I'm super stoked for it. So, yeah, get ready for that shit. All right. Yeah, let's just go. Can't wait for the Ari know-it-alls. It happens every time. Bad face. I think the mods are gonna have fun timing that one out. Like, people just can't help themselves. They have to just let me know that they know more than me. And I'm just like, literally nobody cares. We stepped onto the escalator, ascended towards the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock.